Go ahead and get comfortable, Chiefs Nation, because today's story is one of those we love. It's about the underdog, the hidden gem, the type of player that Brett Veach, our draft wizard, loves to find in the deep rounds. While the national media focuses on the first and second round picks, we know that championships are often built with late round finds. And for 2025, all the secret hype spotlights are on one name, Brashard Smith, a running back selected in the 7th round who could be the biggest surprise of our season. To understand Brashard Smith's potential, we first need to look at our 2024 running game. With Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, we had a ground attack that was the personification of brute force. It was like a tractor. Efficient? Yes, but something was missing. The wow factor, the explosion. We were missing the 60-yard run that breaks a game open. Pacheco is our soul, but he's not a pure speedster. Why was this a problem? Because it sometimes made our offense predictable. It was precisely this gap that Veach and Andy Reid decided to fill. The arrival of Elijah Mitchell was a sign, but the selection of Smith was the confirmation of a change in philosophy. They no longer just wanted a tractor, they wanted to add a Formula One car. And Brashard Smith has the engine. Brashard Smith's history is what makes him so intriguing. He's not a conventional running back. For most of his college career, he was a wide receiver. It was only in his final year that he made the transition and exploded. This duality is music to Andy Reid's ears. Why? Because Reid doesn't see positions, he sees weapons. And Smith is a hybrid weapon, a matchup nightmare. The ESPN article already gives us the hint. The Chiefs showed his versatility by giving him the ball from the backfield, out of the slot, and on the flanks. This means that on the same play, Smith can line up as a running back and, in the blink of an eye, motion out to the slot, forcing a slow linebacker to cover a player with 4.39 speed. It's a recipe for disaster for the opposing defense. He fits perfectly into our new philosophy of speed, speed, and more speed. The metaphor is clear. If our offense was an army of heavy tanks, we are now adding a squadron of fighter jets. Smith wasn't drafted to be the new Pacheco. He was drafted to be our joker, the wild card that Reid can pull from the deck to confuse and dismantle defenses. The possibilities are endless, and we know there is no more creative mind to exploit this than Andy Reid's. ESPN naming Brashard Smith as the biggest surprise isn't a random guess. It's based on observations from off-season workouts, where he has apparently already caught the coaching staff's eye. This is significant. On a team full of stars, a 7th-round rookie standing out this early is a sign that something special is happening. He's not just showing athletic talent, he's showing he can absorb the complex Chiefs playbook. And this is where we as fans start to dream. We've seen this story before. Our team has a history of finding gold where others only see gravel. Smith's presence injects a new dimension into our offense. If our backfield can now threaten the edges of the defense, Patrick Mahomes' life becomes exponentially easier. Why? Because linebackers and safeties have to respect the run to the outside, creating space for our receivers in the air. It's a symbiotic relationship. And if he can prove his receiving skills are still sharp, he becomes a lethal dual-threat weapon. Ultimately, Brashard Smith's role in the 2025 season will be one of the most fascinating narratives to follow. He is the definition of a low-risk, high-reward player. He won't be the team's workhorse, that role belongs to Pacheco. But he can be the secret weapon, the agent of chaos. He could be the guy who comes onto the field on a long 3rd down and burns a linebacker for a 20-yard gain. Why is this versatility so crucial for the three-peat quest? Because we need new wrinkles. Brashard Smith is a walking problem.